try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 33.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Check 33, 33. Been a long day for you. Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 33. Watch QB drop.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Right here, right here. Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 33. So we got man. Mike, check 33, 33. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Swear you will. Don't get nervous.
Throwing again. Jackson. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
so
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Come on.
At the 21-yard line.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson off to the races. 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 79 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Jackson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Mike 35, Mike 35. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 35's the Mike.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Slam, slam, slam. 35's the Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to go street. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try.
A 28-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Yo. I smell fear in that offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Hey, middle. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Score is 10. Voyagers, nothing.
Come on, D. UAA. Check Mike 33. Go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
84.
A big play there. 22 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Condors 10, Voyagers 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like the way you're thinking because try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
He was taken down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
They'll run on first down. Peterson, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Sacramento, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Get wide.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will take it in for the touchdown. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared. Mike check 33.
From the gun, Jackson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
And it's third down. Third and 12.
On third down, Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
Give me that ball, defense. Check. Front. Check.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Check smash.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Come to my world. 35's the mic. Hey, watch that. Hey, shit. Panther 11.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, check line 33. Check line. Go. Go. 33. Come on, D.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Butker is set to kick off.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson over the middle, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Forced out to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down, Houston.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 47 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Adam Vinatieri set to
And here's
kick off.
Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And 10. At their own 19.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Adam Vinatieri for the extra.
So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. You know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
After the interception, here's Jackson. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
18-yard line.
Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 30. Report. Wild Bill. Mike, check 33. 33. Go. Get out. Check Mike 33. Check Mike.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Hey, move. Pick me up. Here we go. Middle.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Check Mike 33.
From the gun, Jackson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
With the score, Voyagers 42, Condors 17.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. 35's the mic. 19, pioneer.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Condors 25. Harrison Butker is set.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
33. Check pass.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. 19 Lion. Mike 35. Mike 35.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. It's a gain of 5 on the play.
Coming to you. Mike 35. Mike 35.
Tighten up. Pull together.
35's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 60 Maverick.
They go play action here on first down. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At the 2-yard line.
On second down now. It's Peterson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
33.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Mike, check 33. 33. You must be dreaming. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. 180.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Mike, check 33. Hey, check Mike 33. Check. I'm here.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Mike, check 33.
Jackson on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. And what a big-time play there. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Is good. Makes the score Voyagers 42. Condors
now 40. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That one complete to Hill. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand. and they'll take that.
A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Caught on the slant. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they'll turn their power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
35.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Safety's creeping. Andre, 19 tight.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 27.
35. 79 Broncos. Watch the twist.
And that'll be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a one-score game. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Mike, check 33. Yo. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Throwing now is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, 33 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Condors 45. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Panther 60. Panther 60. To the right. Move. Hey. Panther 11. Panther 11. Bring it up. Kill. Hurt. Hey, turn it up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Rush in.
He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Let's go.
Tonight's
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that does it for the conference.